Hi, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating for Wisdom Seekers for the weekly interactive. Got it this time. And I'll just start out. The first card I pulled was listen. And that's probably a very good idea. We want to listen. And the trick is not just to listen, but to hear. And you think that's two different things, but it's not. You can listen and repeat back what people say or what the government has been up to this week. But hearing what they're saying may be something completely different. So it's very easy, I've noticed, to say something with a double meaning. So you want to be able to hear what they're saying. You want to hear it from the heart, because the heart knows, the heart understands. And it has nothing to do with smarts or this or that. It has to do with how you listen to what the heart knows what the heart knows. And it doesn't matter who you are, they will have it correct. So the first card, it's a very good card actually for this week, and this is the week of September 27th to the 30th, then October 1st to the 3rd. And I totally forgot to put that into the title.
We can edit it later.
We never do edit it later.
No.
So it is that this is for next week. The first card is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is things coming together, and it's coming together on two levels. This is the first level is yourself. You're coming together. Things are working together for you, and they're working well. The second level is on the outside of us. Things are starting to come together, to be cohesive, to have an understanding. And that is very important, extremely important. The more we understand who we are and react from our core energy, the more the people on the outside, those that are like us, have a better chance of doing the same. And the more of us there are, the more people who are spiritually inclined, the more the ripple effect. So there are more people who are not inclined to spirituality, but are inclined to be open to new ideas and new thoughts, will piece things together in a good way. So it's very positive. And what covers it is the Ace of Wands, which means we have tremendous amount of support this week. There will be transmutation, there will be shifts or changes. I mean, we are in the countdown to the end of the Piscean age. We have days, weeks, a couple of months until we're in the Aquarian age. I am fairly certain of that. Only a fool is 100% sure. And I don't aim to be a fool. I mean, things can shift and change, I'm sure. I think we are in the crunch energy. So what's behind us? The Five of Cups. Is not seeing what we've got, not seeing the specialness of what we've got. And I'm going to cover this with being rigid, because we don't changing, becoming more, accepting new ideas. It's often very hard. It doesn't matter if you're really good at thinking outside the box or not. It's always difficult. But we have stayed in balance. And the more we stay in balance, the easier it is. As soon as we get a little askew, and we sometimes do, not a big deal, you find a way to pull yourself into balance. It could be a walk in the woods. It could be you sit down and read a book. It could be you talk to somebody. Whatever works for you to pull you back into balance, that's what you need. And this is below us. So, but it's also a card of continuation, continuing to walk the path of balance. And what's in front of us is pretty cool. So this is going to be a good week. I never will I say it's an easy week. Not for the next, I don't know how long. Hopefully sometime in 2021, I can say, yeah, this is going to be super, super doozy, easy. But it will be a good week. And they're all good weeks if you look at them in the right way. It's the star, the goddess. And the goddess is there supporting us. And I'm going to cover it with this one. The Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is, as you know, being on cloud nine, being extremely happy, being a wow factor. Because the goddesses, I've noticed in my readings, are coming in more and more. And it's kind of exciting, actually. They're coming in, and when I talk to them, and I do talk to them, they've got a kind of a sense of humor that you wouldn't expect from a deity or an energy of that level. They're not down home folk. Don't ever get that idea, but they do have a sense of humor, and they'll sit there and they'll look down and watch what we're doing, and they'll kind of laugh and says, "Well, almost got it, but you're going to have to repeat that lesson." But they're not mean. They're more like a great aunt who's never had kids, but love you. So this is also the wish card. And I'm really glad we got the wish card. So please enjoy a really good wish. And what's in front of us? It's also a very good card. It's the Ace of Cups. It's happiness. It's small happiness. But sometimes that's all we need is a small happiness. And again, we have the world, which is feminine. At least in my book, the energy I've taught of her is feminine. She's also the goddess level energy. And she brings with her more joy, more happiness, not necessarily, but she does bring with her gifts. They're gifts of the spirit, they're gifts of the soul. So what supports us along the way this week? I'm going back to the earth energy, the world. This is the spiritual world. I've said this over and over again. Our gifts are expanding. Our abilities are expanding. So if you're a dancer, you're becoming a better dancer. If you drive in the Indy 500, you're becoming a better driver in the Indy 500. So is everybody else, but you will notice. And with your psychic, your intuition is becoming stronger. People who are on this thing, all your gifts, your spiritual gifts will become stronger. If you're an empath, you'll be better at it. And when I say better at it, you will pick up more, but with luck. Not luck. It's work. You learn to release as soon as you get it. It's okay, I've got this feeling. Is it mine? No, dang, it's not mine. Let it go. But I do know how Johnny's feeling now. So can I help Johnny or not? Maybe I can, maybe I can't. But you know. So you can treat him with a little bit more gentleness, or you can tease him. Maybe he's feeling better. You never know. So go with that. What supports us along the way is use of our intuition. We are becoming the movers and the shakers. We are the ones who are designing the world to come. How are we doing that? By our actions, by how we behave. And do we fall off the wagon occasionally? Yes. Does that mean we need to beat ourselves up? No. It means we need to pull ourselves back into alignment and keep on going. But it is a huge responsibility. And with that responsibility will come abundance in all forms. And I do mean in all forms, physical, spiritual, emotional, mental. And with that will come a high level of spirituality. And we are prophesied to be moving into 1,000 years of the golden age. What does that mean? We're not going to know until we move into it. And when will it happen? I am hoping it will happen relatively soon. And when I say relatively soon, we have to get through the ascension first, which is going to take a few years. It will not happen in my lifetime, I'm assuming. But it could happen in your lifetime, depending on how old or how young you are. So pay attention, and we will see the glimmerings of it in 2021. But to be fully in that golden age, I think it's probably 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 years from now. So take time and listen. Be careful. Listen carefully. And most importantly, strengthen the bonds. Which bonds? Your own bonds. The base card was bringing things together. That is strengthening the bonds. That is what we need to do this week. That is our assignment, shall we say, this week. Strengthening the bonds. And it could be you need to strengthen the bonds outside of yourself as well. It could be your brother, your sister, your child. And if you can't, don't worry about it. It takes two. But if you put out the intention, then you have done your share. So the more we strengthen our bonds, as below, as above, as above, as below, more we do it, then the higher the evolution up, and we start it ourselves, then we go to family, then we go to community, then we go to country and government, and then we go to spiritual. The more we do it ourselves, the more it comes together, the more it will come together. Okay? So that is a really good reading for this week. I highly appreciate that reading. Actually, I really enjoyed it because it gives us a great deal of hope. A little bit of work, but what do you expect? This is the ascension. We're going to have to work. Okay. Hello, everybody.
SLSL starts us off with, "Hello, ladies. What message do my angels have for me for next month?"
For next month.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So the first thing I got was to roll with the punches. And they're not, basically that's a thing to say, when something comes your way, go with it. Don't resist it. Have a big sense of humor. And know that it's a short time event. It's not, it may come across as a life-changing event, but nothing life-changing is happening in October, far as I can tell. Not nothing, of course, there can be something, but for you particularly, just pay attention to what is happening, and you should be fine. Roll with the punches. Just, with you watch boxing, sometimes a guy will punch and you just sort of slide over to the side, let it go past. All right.
She also says thank you. Brenda Mashala, was it?
I don't know. I'm not really great with names either.
It's true. She doesn't even get my name right, and she's my mom.
Yeah, that's true.
Hang
on, let me move this out of the way. In the way.
She says, "Hello, lovely ladies." Moonfeather says, "Hi, ladies. Hope you're having a good day. Just wondering if there's anything special spiritually to look forward to on my birthday on the 30th. Please and thank you."
Oh, first of all, happy birthday. good Libran birthday. Uh, Personally, I don't ever find that birthdays have a great energy, but I always find they're a little bit exhausting. But let's see. Actually, it's going to be a good birthday. It might be a very busy birthday. And I'm talking about busy in the energies. Because it seems like something, a lot of, what's the word? Initiations are coming your way. And I actually happen to know that to be a truth because you're going to be working with Nicola on Thursday as a demonstration, and that does change people a great deal. So, you know what? I got it, but I guess I already knew it because I know that the changes are always very dramatic because I've talked to everybody that's had that energy work done with them. So I feel that it's going to lighten the energy load around you so that so you've got more energy to call on, but you have less to carry with you. If that makes any sense, and I hope it does, that you carry less of this, less stuff with you, and that's kind of nice, having less to carry. And I'm blathering now, so better cut me off.
Okay. Maria Herrera says hello.
Hi, Maria.
Yasmin Fox says, "Why you jump on me?"
I'm sure she didn't say that.
No, I say that to YouTube because YouTube
They jumped on you.
jumped on me. Yasmin Fox asks, "Hello, ladies. Who is the angel who is working with me on my healing journey?" George.
George of the jungle. I'm going to put this back on you. I would like you to sit still, and I want you to ask, and what name you get. It is the right name, and it's a good, powerful name. I know that name, and it's the name. I believe it's the name of the Aquarian Age angel, the one that will be. Not Michael. Archangel Michael is Piscean. This one, I believe, is the angel for the Aquarian Age. So it's pretty impressive. Just believe in yourself. And if it begins with a U, don't be surprised.
Champagne C asks, "Hi, Elle and Elisha. Can we see if David will contact me this weekend? Thank you."
Planning on it. Barring circumstances, I believe the answer is yes.
Gypsy Moore. Nope, sorry. Miriam Rashid. Asks, "Hello. I was wondering what are my guides trying to tell me about my new friend Tyrone."
What are they trying to tell you about Tyrone?
Excuse me.
Basically, they're saying that at the moment there's nothing unforetold, nothing scary. But do take your time. Don't rush into anything. They don't dislike him at this point, but they are suggesting to go slowly. And as a general rule, If you really like somebody, slower you go, the better it is. The more you can build on what you're doing, what you're learning about each other, the better it is. If you just want a flash in the pan, then jump in, do whatever. But if you want this to last and be worth something, don't rush. And I'm talking emotionally, physically, and energetically. Don't rush.
Gypsy Moore asks, "Hi, ladies. Do my guides have any messages for me?"
So that's interesting. Your guide said take a bow. So you've obviously done some pretty cool things lately. And you should be very proud of yourself. So and they did say keep up the good work. So you're obviously on track. You're obviously doing good things, and congratulations.
Brenda Mashala says, "I hope everything is well."
Else getting better?
Yeah.
Slowly.
Tay Tay asks, "Hello, do my guides have any hints for me where Kyoto's reincarnation might be? I tried looking for places on the internet yesterday, but none of them felt the right place to find him."
All I know is from the other day when we were talking is that you're just going to look at it and know when you see it. I don't think I'd go hunting for it. I mean, you do want to look for it, but don't just don't what's the word? Don't go hunting for it, because it's going to be there and they're going to make sure that they're not going to let Kyoto slip out of your hands.
Maria Herrera, hold on, it jumped on me again. Maria Herrera asks, "Hi, a message or / advice from my deceased mom. Thank you both."
First of all, your mom says she sends her love. That came through really quickly, and for Alex as well. Very very powerful energy coming through with how much she cares. And she's saying, remember when you were little and I used to tell you something? And she's not telling me what it is. She's just, because this is something only you know. She says, pay attention to that, because it is good advice. Okay, so just be aware that something that your mom is around, always around. Um, when you go upstairs and you go downstairs, she's around. When you take forgot the dog's name. When you take your pup for a walk, Gohan. When you take Gohan for a walk, she's there. When you bake, and have coffee or tea, she doesn't show me coffee, honestly, but a drink, she's there. And especially when you have that specific drink that you drink, that's when she likes to be with you the most, because she enjoys how much you enjoy that drink, and she enjoys when you're happy. She likes being around you when you're happy. So I think she's just basically saying she's there for you, and be happy.
D Sparks asks, "Hello, ladies. Thank you for being here today. Eliz-sha, is it safe and for my highest good to take a position with A, blessings and infinite love?"
I think it is, but it's going to be like any place. They have personalities in there. There will be some frustrating personalities, but it seems that you have the ability to deal with that circumstances quite nicely, and you will handle it really well. Safe. I think it's as safe as any job.
Next.
Yes.
Jennifer Schwab asks, "Hello, hope you're doing well. My daughter Haley joked about having twins, or about twins running in our family. Not sure if that will happen, but do you feel it's a boy or a girl? She's excited to find out. Thank you." 50-50 chance of being right.
Yeah.
Unless it is actually twins, then.
Yeah. So what I got is two things. Dominant energy is male. They haven't made up their mind whether they'll be twins or not. So at this moment, their potential is that there will be twins. But it's not a yes, it's going to happen. It could be one of the twins will go back into will be reabsorbed. But the top energy, I feel, is male. If it's not, then you're going to have a boy, probably a boy and a girl, or a stronger energy and a softer energy, I guess would be the better choice right now of saying. So there is the potential, but it's not more than potential at this moment. I don't know why they haven't made up their minds. It might be that the male energy, the powerful energy, is going to be a lot of work. It's very powerful energy and headstrong kind of thing. So it might be that they're trying to figure out whether it would be too much or not. But congratulations again.
Jenny Jones asks, "Hey, ladies, do my spirit guides have any messages for me?"
So yeah, it's very interesting. They say spread your wings and fly. They're suggesting that you've done it in the past. Spread your wings and flew. Then something happened, and you sort of pulled your energy in. Now it's time for you to go jump off the edge and fly. So good luck with that.
Harmony A says, "Hey."
Hey.
Rox999 says, "Hello. Do you see me passing my?"
Yes.
There we go. The Empress God asks, "Hello, Queens. Should I keep my relationship with Boogie, real name Roderick, or not?
No.
Or listen to my controlling mother?"
No, don't do both of them. Do what your heart tells you. But I had, when you said boogie, I got no, just no. And when you said mother, I got no.
Harmony A asks, will I meet my future husband soon? Or have I already met him?
Future, not this year.
Brenda says, I'm doing well and taking one step at a time. What message do my guides have for me?
They said keep balanced. You're doing, yes, they agree with you. They're very pleased with you. And what you're doing is very powerful energy for you. Things are moving. They're really pleased with you, which is really nice because that seems to be the theme today. Thank you guys. But for you, there's this little bit of special. You've done it. Congratulations, you've done it. And one step at a time, it's all that it takes.
Harmony A says, I have liked and subscribed. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Julie J asks, hello, lovely ladies. Hope you are well. Hope Elizabeth is okay too and things are back to normal after the hurricane.
Not yet. She has still not got any electricity. No internet. She does have her phone, so she has got on a few times. But she cleaning up and working, she hurt her knee. So now her knee hurts. So if you want to send healing energy to her, she may accept it. She's a tough lady. I only send energy when she gives me permission. But right now she's learning to accept things like that. Hopefully by the end of this week she will have electrical. She was hoping, but she doesn't have it today, so probably not till next week.
Julie J asks, will I meet my future husband through my job?
No. But it looks like you'll meet him through something that's much more fun. Maybe not a family gathering, but a friend gathering. And it doesn't look like it's a bar. It's not bar hopping. It's friend gathering. It's almost like a picnic or something like that.
Like Friendsgiving?
Like a Friendsgiving, yeah. Which is, unless you're American, that'll be in November, but for us it's in October.
Mm-hmm. Jasmine Moore asks, hello ladies, what messages do my guides have for me in general? I keep feeling they have a message for me.
Something that you're doing right now is particularly important for your future. And they're not exactly telling me what it is you're doing, but they seem to think you will know what I'm talking about. And it has a lot to do with how you will, how your future will grow. And so they're suggesting that you take it one step at a time. Don't just sort of push it aside like, okay, I can do this quickly. Don't do that. Take it one step at a time. Make sure that you're what's the word? Make sure that you have it well grounded for each step, because it's extremely important for your future, more so than you have realized maybe. Okay.
Mama B asks,
Hey, Mama B.
hello, why hasn't Michael reached out?
Michael. I think he's still doing a bit of healing. He still has some reservations about what about certain things in life, and he still wants to. He does need to. He does need to feel secure first. After that, he will reach out, and you'll find that it works quite nicely when he does. But let him heal first.
Naomi C asks, is Jose involved with someone else?
I got a strong no on that one.
Maria R asks, how does my ex Gemini J feel about me?
And very gently, he suggests that you move on. There's no hard feelings, no anger, but it's time to move on. He doesn't. He does. Like I said, he doesn't hurt. He's not angry. He's not frustrated. It's just he just says it's time to move on.
Lily Dulo asks,
Hey,
hello,
Lily.
beautiful souls. How are you? I feel a change in my man's behavior and attitude towards me. He just doesn't express himself. What can it be? Thank you.
I think, and this may not be what you want to hear. I think you might be growing too spiritual. He hasn't kept up with you spiritually, and sometimes he gets a little cranky because of it. It's not that he doesn't love you. I think he does love you. I'm just not sure he's capable of being as. I don't know that he's as capable of being as spiritual evolved as you are. I mean, you may be okay with it. I'm not 100% sure he's okay with it, and I don't mean that. I don't mean to be mean or nasty. It might be that he will suddenly go, okay, yeah, I catch it, and will grow with you. But that's when I asked. He just seems frustrated that you seem to have a spirituality that he cannot attain or touch.
Sharon Stone asks, how is MV feeling about me ever since I moved out of her house?
Basically what I got was let bygones be bygones, and she's not. She's willing to move on and just let things be. So I think might be a good choice to just let things be. Okay.
Miriam Rashid says, thank you so much, ladies. Camille Harrison says, happy birthday to all the Libras. My late aunt had a birthday today.
Thank you, Camille. That's really sweet of you.
She shares a birthday with Mark Hamill today.
Oh, Mark Hamill.
Who turned 69.
He's older than me.
By a month.
Less than a month.
Ish. Excuse me. Yasmin J, sorry, asks, do you see me moving anytime this year?
Don't see it this year. There's a lot of things happening this year. The energy is really chaotic energy. If you see it starting to happen, it can be taken away from you and sort of swirl. But it does feel like the energy underneath the chaos is starting to build for you to move out. But not yet.
With an $8 super chat, Aaron Lou asks,
Thank you, Aaron.
Hi, Eliz-sha. I did a performance review for a coworker I thought was anonymous. I can't say that word. Turned out she was told everything. Will it affect our relationship?
Well, first of all, I suspect it was an accident. She was told everything because it shouldn't have been. There might be a little bit of huffiness, but I don't. But a lot of what you told the person they already know, and I suspect if you can sit down and talk to her or your coworker, that that it can be smoothed over. The only thing that could possibly happen is that the small it gets built upon and it becomes bigger and bigger in the person's mind. I suspect that you can. I suspect that you can use a Western cowboy term, headed off at the pass. Good luck with that. That's a
Tough situation.
That's a tough situation that you shouldn't have been put into.
Alyssa Brown asks, will I meet up with Mike anytime in October?
Probably not. At least I got to know. But it wasn't a wow no. It was just no. So things could change.
Henry Zen asks, what's going to happen with the eviction case that my mom and I are facing?
The court is going to be more lenient, or whomever makes the judgment call will be lenient and give you more time. Chances are you are going to move, but it won't be swoop fast.
Tay Tay asks or says, okay, thank you so much. I will make sure to do that. Gypsy Moore says, thank you. That was an unexpected message. Feeling grateful. Lakeisha W asks, hello, ladies. Should I go for weight loss surgery or continue to try and do it on my own? I just want to make the right choice. Thank you.
That's a huge choice. And I recommend that you keep on doing both. Try if you can, because I've looked into it myself, not for a variety of reasons, and it's a tough one. But I have seen the results from the weight loss surgery. I've seen a woman lose 90 pounds and look spectacular. And I've seen another lady lose 100 pounds and look spectacular. And when it comes down to it, ultimately, sometimes it's not a choice. Sometimes it's the body that you can try all the exercises, you can try all the diets. Sometimes it's just the body is resistant to it, or it's spirit, and you need a little bit of extra help. So yes, continue to do both of them. I reckon I would think that it will work, but sometimes you just need that little extra help.
Maria Herrera says, thank you very much. I needed to hear that. Blessings. Daria Avalos asks, hello, Arthur fell and he barely can walk. Do you think there is anything broken? I always go for x-rays.
I'd go for x-rays. I got a yes. It wasn't a, oh, yes. And it might be, so like when Nell broke her ankle, the doctor we phoned, because to go to ER is really hard right now with the COVID scare, and they're all frightened out of their wits at the hospital. She says, can you stand on it? Al could stand on it.
Keep in mind, ladies, that I could walk on a broken ankle once.
Yeah, but she's a tough
bitch.
I was going to say bird, but so it might be, yeah, you can walk on it. Doesn't mean you should walk on it. And honest to God, she's not allowed to put her foot down. And she's got tiny little break, but it's got her ligaments and muscles attached to that particular piece of bone. So he may not, but at the same time, maybe it's just a splinter, not a splinter, but a crack. He might need something. And at least get it. Go to a secondhand store and get an air cast. At least. I mean, being tough is kind of stupid when it means that you're going to be screwed up for the rest of your life. So you want to see my bats? Can you see my bats? That's going to be a brooch. It's not quite dry yet, but yeah, that's my Halloween bats. And I figured nobody's going to want bats this year because they come from Wuhan.
There's other bats.
Well, not nowadays. See, and this one is spider. I guess it looks better there. My favorite of all. And remember, this is Halloween. My favorite of all is
the skeletal hands.
The skeleton hands. So, and we have an Ebu too. Pardon me, owl. See, but I haven't got a brooch on it yet.
Jenny Jones says thank you. Harmony A says thank you. Shell Fermino asks, hello, darling. Any messages from my guides?
So they're telling you that whatever you're working on, get that now is the time to push it a little bit more. And I'm assuming that's was it realty? You were into real estate. If it's not real estate, it is time for you to push what you're working on. Give it that extra nudge right now.
Rots999 says, thank you. May I, she wants to know if by chance you see her doing well with her licensure exam.
Her what?
Her whatever she's going to pass.
Okay.
I think yes.
I got a yes too. I got to wherever the level is that you have to get, you get it higher than that level by a significant margin.
Patricia Scowen asks,
hi Patricia.
Hi Elisha, do you see me moving before Christmas or having to wait until next March?
I really hate to tell you this. I suspect you might have to wait because the house is not quite ready for you. When I asked the house is not quite ready. There's a few significant changes that it needs to make. Is clearing energy or something like that to be suitable for you. It's the house itself said that. So there is a house there waiting for you. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope that that with this chaos energy, that cleanse, whatever the house is cleaning out, is cleaned out faster. But the house is sentient and knows who you are and is waiting for you. And is actually quite excited to have you move into her. So I suspect you're going to find yourself having conversations with this house. But it will be something I think you're going to really enjoy. I think you're going to really enjoy.
Jennifer Schwab says, "Thank you. I was getting a twin energy. We keep saying him, but then I felt a feminine and masculine energy. I thought it was my excitement. If her body could handle it, our family would be happy for a lot."
It wouldn't be the body, it would be the child itself. The boy child is high energy. And they're trying to figure out whether she can handle having twins with this one child who's going to take. I can see this it's like a little monkey. He's just everywhere, doing everything, and climbing things, hiding behind things. Tremendous amount of energy, tremendous, and lots of laughter, lots of giggles, but kind of child that turns your hair gray fast, because where is he now? What's he doing now? Oh God, no, it's quiet. That kind of energy. I think you're going to. This child is a child to be enjoyed.
Miriam M asks, "Hi, hope you are well. Any positive changes coming my way?"
It feels like there's somebody coming into your life. And I'd like to say it's a guy, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be a woman. So it feels like a friend energy. And for some reason or other, I see wheels, like wheels of a car. So I think even a guy or a gal, it's a friend energy that's coming in first. What happens after that, I can't tell you. Not because it hasn't been written yet, but somebody fun and I think the tires mean that there's a lot of spontaneity in this relationship. It's like you'll be sitting having a cup of coffee, and what do we do today? Let's go for a road trip. And you're going, what? And next minute you know you're out the door going for a road trip. So a lot of spontaneity, a lot of fun energy, a lot of growth energy, obviously. But it should be good.
Brenda says, "Thanks again for the validation. I have learned that things don't happen at the exact time we want, and I will keep the faith and praying for for good things to happen." I can read, I promise. Lily Dulo says, "Thank you so much." B. Erla says, "Hi, Elisha and Al."
Hey, B.
Erin Lou says, "My comments were fair and honest, but still."
Yeah, I don't feel that there's a lot of. I honestly don't feel there was a lot of anger there. It's just a little bit. Just everybody feels that way when they have to deal with looking at one of these things, and I do feel whoever gave them your name was not being honest, was not being fair. Definitely not being fair, because that's not something you do.
Also, and I could be wrong, but I pick up a bit of well, if this was what she thought, why didn't she just come directly to me to tell me?
Because
these things.
because
No, I know,
it's a
but
job.
like,
It's part of her job.
but because they are friends, why didn't you, as a friend, say, hey, these are things I've noticed? And she's not thinking of, I get this is your job, and these are the things that you have to do. It's more, but we're friends. You can just tell me this stuff.
Yeah, but it depends. I mean,
No, I know.
co-workers are not necessarily
I
good
I
friends.
understand the position. It's
Yeah.
just this is the feeling I get off.
Oh, and that doesn't mean it's logical exactly, does it?
B. Erla asks, I will be playing my audition in Hamburg on Monday, and I dropped the H. I drop H's, okay?
It's because in Mexico, in Spanish, they don't use the H sound. And so to this day, she cannot say Hawaii or Hamburg.
Any advice? Thank you so very much.
So, of course, stay grounded. And that's going to be really hard. Do you have a necklace that you can hold on to that will help you ground? And just go like this every once in a while. And because you've got this, you've got it down. There's one little piece that you need to practice because your timing is a split second off, and you can do that over the next couple of days. Just one day, just practice that one little spot, and you know which spot it is. The rest of it, you've got this, and the only thing that will bother you is, and don't worry about your dress that you have to wear. You look beautiful. Is being out of balance, and as soon as you sit down and play, the first tone, your mind will go right into the music, and that's all you'll pay attention to. So even that is not a big deal. So if you're unsure about your dress, get a co-partner to look at it and say, okay, you could do this, you can do that, or maybe, but from what I can see, it's conservative, it's pretty, and it's not going to distract from the judges from you. And you do want to wear the right outfit for this, of course.
Aaron Luce that's what I was worried about. We don't even see each other anymore. Thanks, Eliz-sha. Heart.
Yeah.
Erica Brooks Johns asks, blessings, Eliz-sha and Elle. I'm anticipating on getting a job soon. Will I get it? Thank you and namaste.
I got a yes.
Lakeisha W says yes, so true. Thank you. Also, Lakeisha, if you're curious about the weight loss surgery, there's a lot of people out there, YouTubers, that will talk about their journeys and what they went through. It's one way to get a first-hand experience of what the surgery is like, and I'm sure there's other people that, if you comment and asking for more information, will give it just a thought.
It's worth doing a bit of research, just for your own peace of mind.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer Schwab says, my cousin Anna fell down the stairs and broke her ankle last year. She's in her 20s. She wanted to walk on it immediately and tear off the cast. I told her to be careful and take it slow so it heals well.
Yeah.
I get that feeling, but I've broken myself so many times that I know I should walk with a cane.
Well,
when I hurt myself,
we've got plenty of canes around this house.
I should listen to doctor's advice and take a bunch of painkillers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she gets really cranky when she doesn't.
I do.
Yeah. So we shall go to bed.
Jennifer Schwab adds, I will message you later to get details. Taylor loves owls. I love the pumpkin and skull hand. Haley loves bats. They're cool looking.
They're fun. I'm having fun with them.
So I will go back to the rest of the comments. Sherry Duran, and I'm sorry for pronouncing your name wrong, with a $4.99 super chat asks, anything in the love arena for me?
Sherry?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not sure that they're what you want because it came across a little bit wolfish, sort of like too keen, too interested, too Little Red Riding Hoodish. And there's two of them. And that's immediate. If, unless you're a really good player, I wouldn't get too involved with these guys. Behind them, if you've got the patience, there's somebody who's standing there quietly waiting for you to be ready. But the wolves come up first. And they do have a wolfish energy about them in the energies. So those you walk, just don't go near them. They just want one thing and they don't care about anything else. But somebody else behind, and he's almost got a 50s vibe. Like he's got this car and in the 50s, Saturday night, drive around and around and around. So he's almost got that 50s vibe, socks. He looks maybe a little, he doesn't look hip. He looks 50s hip, but not now hip. But there's something about him that is intriguing. And I think, honest to God, even his music is 50s. You probably will know him by the 50s vibe, but he seems to be more real, even with he's dated by almost 70 years.
All right. Let's see. Miriam M says, thank you. Erin Lou actually says, I actually have told her those things. We have talked about these issues. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Patricia Scowen says, I will have to watch your answer later, Eliz-sha. My phone is running out of power and keeps going off. Love the hand and the beautiful angel on the moon you gave Maddie for her birthday.
Yeah.
You are very kind.
The moons. I have a wolf too. I really love the wolf, actually.
And if I wasn't so broken, we'd be showing you right now.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that over here.
Yes, you do.
No,
yes,
I don't.
You do. They're behind you.
Yeah, no, I have the trees.
Yeah, no, but you also have the hamsters and the moons behind you on the.
Oh yeah, I do. see the moons, the trees. I love my trees, but I do. And there they go, falling away. And there we go, some more.
Don't give Mom a stick.
Yeah. So I have hamsters. We're still learning how to do them. They're not working very well. And here they are, my wolves. I love them.
We also have, not on the stick, but we also have.
See the wolves? Can you see the wolf?
Phases of the moon too.
Yeah.
I will just have to show you a different time, though.
Oh, we bought a whole bunch of stuff and we're having so much fun with it. But I love the wolf better than that. The wolf is I really love the wolf, and I'm trying to find a way. I have a really tiny house, and we have no places for things. But you see the hamsters, like I said, we're still learning how to make the hamsters so that they look good. But yeah. I can put this, but and also I haven't got any left because they're all gone. But I have ¿cómo se llama? They're like, they look a lot like this, but they dream catchers, right? and they've got the things around, and then feathers that come down. They're really cute, but I haven't got any left. I have to make them. Those ones take a lot of work. So
Okay, so we need to, because I think we're about an hour.
an hour and 5.
Yeah. So we'll take one more question, and then we'll say goodbye.
We'll be back. If you go on Wisdom Seekers Facebook, I have been doing pop-up interactives since half my people are indisposed right now. Who usually do talks like Linda, like Erin's got other things happening. Elizabeth, as you know, has been flooded out, and it's going to be a while before she's back. So I've just been going on and doing pop-up interactives, and if you catch me, I will answer questions there. And if you don't get me there, I just sit and talk a lot.
Much like what she's doing now.
No, I have things to say actually.
B. Airless says, thanks, Eliz-sha and Elle. I'm planning to just keep it simple and neat and wear a nice shirt and pants. But yes, I am going to do some grounding practice sessions and hope for the best. Thank you so much.
Make sure that you're dressed. Make sure you do some research on the people because sometimes they may want you to wear something like a dress. Oops.
Sherry Durand says, thank you. That helps give me a big clue. I will look out for that. Thank you.
That would be the wolves.
Queen G asks, hey ladies, may I please get what my friend RM thought of me in person last week?
Your friend M?
RM.
RM.
Richard Moore. I don't know.
Thought you were really nice. Thought you looked really good. And I can't say it was a deep energy, but thought you looked really good.
Layla Abdul says, hello everyone.
Hey Layla.
Sherry Duran says, love Dreamcatchers. And Jennifer Schwab will end with her. Says, I love the trees you made for us. My daughters love the wolf. More to buy. Thank you, ladies, for your time and energy. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. And
we ordered a Buddha.
Yeah, we have a Buddha coming.
Yeah, and we have some small plates and bowls. We're going to do a Buddha with all plates and bowls that are all the same. And there's 4 altars. Because, you can buy Buddhas made of plaster like this.
You little fucker.
Be careful what she says. And this thing costs like $15, right? And it's just plaster. Not that I don't like it or anything, but the prices are just not organized. Are phenomenal. So we're going to make this little Buddha and with little bowls and plates. Do I have any? I do.
I don't know. I don't know your life over there.
I have see a little bowl like that, and so we're going to have those for people who want to put up little altars and things like that. And we have also flat plates, so you can put on little things, but we're going to do it so it's all one color, so that all matches. I don't know why. I just decided that's what we're going to do. But Elle, I haven't told Elle that yet.
Well, Queen G says, not Richard Moore. Thank you for answering. It's a way to get the initials across, right?
Yeah.
And Jennifer Schwab says, wow, that will be so cool. And the reason why I swore was because
Tully jumped on her.
No, he stepped on my leg to move. on
Yeah,
the broken
he-
angle to move.
He's rather
He's a clumsy so-and-so.
blasé about our bodies. We have more bruises and bumps and scratches than
I have
anything.
perma bruises on my thighs because
So we look
he
at him
gets
say,
stressed.
I don't know where that came from. Oh yeah, I
Probably,
remember.
totally.
He's just a klutz.
Yeah, we adore him, but he's dumb.
Well, he's not dumb, but he's a klutz.
Anyhow, with that, we should say goodbye.
Okay, it's been fun. Thank you. I've enjoyed myself. All right. Namaste. Namasko. Oh yeah. So Jennifer, so do I. I can swear like.
Everybody swears.
Yeah, I can.
It doesn't matter how spiritual you are. If you're in pain or angry, you're gonna
Well, they say
out
that
some
people who
words.
swear are smarter.
Yeah.
So I'm really smart. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, guys. See you next week.